Oh, hey, Dr. Byerly. Hey, thanks for these video meetings. It's a great idea. I'm I'm glad you could fit me in.
Of course, Alex. Business has been much busier than normal the past few weeks. Are you comfortable?
Oh, not really. I don't know. My old desk chair, pretty beat up. Kind of makes me miss the couch in your office, actually.
Really? Most of my patients said I needed a new one.
Oh, it's ugly. Don't get me wrong, but it's still comfortable.
What's so ugly about floral print?
Uh,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. How are you feeling?
I don't know.
You don't know.
It's just crazy. Never thought I'd live through something like this.
It's completely uncharted territory for all of us. I'm doing my best to help my clientele, but it's still difficult.
How you been doing, Doc?
Well, I'm luckier than most. 90% of my job revolves around talking to people.
Sounds like my own personal hell.
Do you want to know a secret?
Sure.
It's mine too. But it's bearable when you get paid to do it. But seriously, I love doing this. I truly enjoy helping people discover things about themselves. It gives me a sense of purpose, even when I'm struggling with myself.
You're struggling too?
How's your job?
Oh, well, I lost it, kind of. My department was furloughed.
I'm so sorry, Alex. How do you feel about it? We've talked before about you disliking your job.
I don't know. Numb, anxious, a bit relieved.
Relieved.
Well, my office had an open floor plan. And last year, when the flu came around, everybody in the office got sick within like just a few days. So, with this going to work was really nerve-wracking.
Yeah, that's why we closed our offices when we did.
Yeah, you and everybody with a brain. Anyway, the CEO furloughed us, said the company can't afford to keep us on right now. So I qualify for unemployment, which is good. And you're right, I don't like my job like at all. But I wish I could have left on my own terms.
Why is that?
I had a ton of job applications out there, all of them in my own field of study, actually. And I was just starting to get emails back, and now nobody's hiring. I mean, how can they, you know?
At least you'll have a job when this is over. That's something to be grateful for.
Yeah, I guess.
What about the anxiety? Where is that coming from, you think?
I'm just worried. Worried about my parents. They're older, so they're more at risk for this thing.
Do they go anywhere?
Yeah, they're both essential. So, if anything, they've been working more hours. Everybody's been getting laid off or furloughed, so they have to pick up the slack. So, I mean, financially, they're doing great, but at what cost?
As long as they follow the guidelines, they should be safe.
Yeah, still nerve-wracking.
I understand. This is a common problem a lot of people are facing right now.
Even you?
All we can do is hope they're smart enough to stay safe. Is that the only reason your anxiety has been higher?
I'm not sure.
Not sure.
Oh, well, part of it is that. Part of the is the uncertainty of it all. Like, when is it going to end? What if my company goes bankrupt, or while things are shut down? What if one of my friends gets sick? Or what if one of their family members gets sick and they can't go to the funeral?
Those are perfectly reasonable concerns.
I know. How do I stop these thoughts from crippling me?
Do you keep in touch with your friends?
I do my best to be there for them, yeah.
And are you still journaling?
Not as much as I should be. I can't seem to put pen to paper. I just freeze.
And what about your breathing exercises?
Can't seem to catch my breath unless my head is clear. But when it's clear, I can't move, so it's like I go from being overwhelmed to being numb unless I have something to focus on. I keep bouncing from being productive to being unable to move.
Okay, productivity. What have you been working on? Oh, we'll come back to that other part in a minute, but let's focus on this first.
Cleaning, rearranging some furniture, organizing my kitchen, that kind of thing. I ran out of stuff to fix a couple days ago, so I've just been playing video games or half watching shows that I've seen a million times before.
And your inability to move?
Sometimes I just lay on the floor and stare at the ceiling.
Seems like textbook depression to me.
No shit, that's why I started seeing you to begin with.
That and your anxiety, yes.
I was doing so well for so long, but
Self-care isn't a once and done process. It's an ongoing, sometimes uphill battle.
I know. But it's like I took one giant step forward and then immediately just slid downhill.
It is a very frustrating feeling.
Frustrating is putting it mildly. It's infuriating. I can't seem to get off the ground and push myself to keep working.
What steps can you do to improve your situation?
Jesus, Doc, I don't know. The fuck am I supposed to do? Just hope it goes away?
Breathe. Walk me through it.
What?
Describe to me exactly how you feel.
I feel helpless. It all feels insurmountable. Like, that old myth about the guy that rolls the boulder up the hill for all of eternity. That's how I feel. It just seems pointless. What the fuck am I to... Why should I bother moving this big ass rock if it's just going to roll down again? It was hard enough before when I had these expectations of going to work and making enough money to pay my bills. Now the only things I can do are stay home or go to the grocery store or go for a walk and try not to bump into anybody. And it's just me and that goddamn rock. And it's just going to roll back and crush me at any moment. Tired of it. I'm tired of pushing the rock. I'm tired of the isolation, the futility of it. I just want it to end. And just to be clear, no, I'm not suicidal. I'm just tired. I'm just tired.
Traumatic experiences can exhaust anyone. Collective traumatic experiences, even more so.
Collective. So you feel the same way?
I think the whole country does.
How do you cope with it?
How do you think I cope with it?
It's not fair.
No, really. How do you think I cope?
Well, you're still working, so you have that in your favor. It gives you something to do, a means to be productive.
Productive, yes, but draining. What else?
Self-care, I imagine. Taking it easy on yourself.
As best as I can, yes. You said earlier that you worry about your friends and you're doing your best to be there for them.
What's your point?
Have you been there for yourself?
No, I haven't.
So let me ask you this. What can you do to be there for yourself? To get up off the floor? Just one thing.
Take a bath. If I can't move, I might as well relax my muscles.
Not a bad start.
Why is it so easy for me to care about other people but not myself?
Helping others makes you feel better about yourself. But if you don't take care of yourself, in addition to that, you'll be pouring from an empty cup.
Thanks, Doc.
No problem, Alex.
I'll see you next week.
Sounds good.